Buongiorno a tutti, Anthony here for Inter Worldwide. Thank you first of all for your patience. You'd think that after all of the reactions to the negativity this season, I would have found some time over the last 24 hours to talk a little bit about our result against Atalanta, but please forgive me. It was a very rare vintage late weekend of partying. I haven't had one of those in a long time, and I just did not have the energy on Sunday at all to turn a camera on and do a reaction as much as I wanted to, because we've done it. We've qualified for the top four. We have reached the bare minimum of our expectations in Serie A, although as the season progressed through to the new year, we quickly were made to realize that the goal of achieving a Scudetto this season was just not meant to be. It's Napoli's year, rightfully so. They deserve it. They deserve absolutely everything. Now the shift in the focus will completely go to the Champions League. But I don't really want to speak about that now. I just want to take a couple of minutes to talk about the reflective phase of Serie A for us this season, because it has been a bad one. 12 losses domestically, and we're somehow still sitting third on the table. The lowest we will finish is fourth. It's been a turbulent season where we've had to bank on a lot of our rivals facing their own forms of adversity. Juve on and off the pitch, which they've just lost again at home this morning to Milan, wrapping up Milan's spot in fourth position. They will qualify for the Champions League again this season. I'm not going to lie, a part of me did want Juve to win this morning, so Milan would continue to suffer right up until the last day. But they now have a glorified friendly in the last game against Verona, the same way we do have against Torino. We've had to rely on Milan themselves being poor on the pitch this season and dropping a lot of points. We've had to rely on Gasperini's Atalanta be probably one of the more inconsistent versions of themselves that we've seen in recent years this season. They will most likely finish fifth. A Roma team with Jose Mourinho that received so many injuries throughout the campaign, and with everything happening off the pitch in court, he was right with what he said the other day. A decision had to be made. What do I prioritize? Europa League or top four? I think he's made the right decision. Sorry about that, just thought I'd move the camera slightly. So yeah, when we're looking at all the points now from the season onwards, we've done just enough. And I do think that this objective here, it means a lot more in the short term than anything else. It's still the most important achievement of our season when you break it down, in terms of sustainability, in terms of economically staying competitive next season, in terms of being a marketable club. You know, sorry for the shaking as well. This whole day isn't great. You can't make the Champions League final and then not qualify for the tournament the next year. It's just not good. It's not a good look. It really isn't. So the fact that we've been able to achieve that expectation, it does mean more than the Supercoppa. And it does mean more than the Coppa Italia. I would say it still means more than making the Champions League final. Obviously, if you win the Champions League final, everything else in the season is null. But I'm just left with these overwhelming feelings of content and satisfaction, because it's only May 29 today, and we don't play this final until June 11. You can play the Primavera against Torino and literally play the starters in training. Get them warm, get them ready. All eyes on Istanbul, which is not a massive flight from Milano as well. There will be no fatigue. This group of boys is going to go into this final incredibly amped up, incredibly fit, and incredibly energized. I'm excited. Make sure you let me know in the comments below how you're feeling about making top four. I know that it can sometimes be anticlimactic, but for me, sitting on that couch at 4:45 in the morning, and by 4:47 in the morning, we were up 2-0. It's called taking care of business in a very professional way. About 2.5 months ago, I thought that we were done, and so did most other rival fans. Shout out to the people who never lost faith in this fan base. Shout out to the people that stayed optimistic right up until the loss against Monza and the draw against Salernitana post that Juve first leg, because after that, it was all uphill. It was all uphill. We've done very, very well. We've done very well to turn this around. I'm not giving it enough credit as I should be in this video. We were expected to plummet and we were expected to fall. And we have not done that. Everything has worked out well. We have made the top 4 and it's all eyes on Istanbul. You all deserve it as Inter fans. We deserve to feel this relaxed, and that's what I feel right now. Exceptionally relaxed. Forza Inter. I'll speak to you soon. Ciao.